Hello everyone, we're back to a very short stream. This is the continuation of what we started
A walk would be
this morning.
Follow me and bask in the soft light of the moon.
Happy to oblige.
We're going to continue with the little Hexen circle, the little witches. We also have the witch homework from Nicole.
There's still a long road ahead.
What's happening?
I'll lead the way. Follow me. So sleepy. All right, I'm ready to head out whenever. Based on the map our Baku friend gave us, the closest fragment should be Chinju Forest. Let's go! This little grove is the place marked on the map, right? Yeah, I know this place. I've slept in every single tree here. It used to be number 5 on my list of best napping spots. Used to be? It dropped to 7th after one of the Shrine Maidens found me. Alright, let's split up and look around. It'll be more efficient. I'm a pretty good climber, so I can search one of the trees. Sayu can take another, and the rest... Come on, Prune, let's race! We'll start from here and see who can find the clues the fastest. Wait! I wasn't done talking! Come on, come on! It'll be good to stretch those muscles! Count us down, okay, traveler? Stick close to me, Chi-Chi. Paimon, carry me! I'm not so sure about that. Whew. I've got this. The Yoo-Hoo Art Mad Dash technique has never failed me. Who says I have to go along with this craziness? Charge! That's it. I can't lose to some kid. Huh? What are you still standing there for? We're falling behind! Here, grab onto me. Oh, that running was pretty tiring, huh, Chi-Chi? We can take a little break if you want.
Chi-Chi isn't tired. You're sweating, Yao-Yao. Here, Chi-Chi will wipe it off. Dr. Baiju says sweating makes it easy to catch a cold. Gotta get dry fast.
You remembered all that? Oh, make way for Boo Boo Pharmacy's little helper, people!
No, it was in my notes. Right next to... Find nightmare fragments.
Oh, that spelling is a bit... you know what, we'll fix that later. Let's focus on the fragments. Gotta put our herb picking and radish harvesting skills to good use. Gonna blow them all up! Put on the brakes there, Klee. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed, remember? But we're not in Mondstadt. Which means it's even more important to follow the rules, right? If you want to keep going on adventures, you need to show the knights how well-behaved you are, even when they're not around. I can be well-behaved. I want to go on all adventures with the little witches. Then how about you search around the bottom of the tree, and Paimon will fly to the top and have a look. Okay, be careful, Paimon. I'll be careful, too. Man, this tree is kind of tough to climb. Good thing I got plenty of experience climbing roofs and not cry. Never thought that'd come in handy here. The Baku said to look for things that seem off or out of place. Let's see. This spot is as comfortable as ever. Makes me super sleepy. No, wake up! Right, I brought mint. That'll help me wake up. The sooner we find these fragments, the sooner I can sleep. Huh? A giant tail? That can't be right. That hurt!
Traveler, Paimon! Seeing you, I feel much more awake. Oh, and who are these kids? Friends of yours, I'm guessing? Nice to meet you.
Hello, Miss Cat Lady. We're little witches. What brings you here, Kirara?
Oh, it was a pretty light day delivery-wise, so I came here to sharpen my claws. Must have dozed off at some point, and then someone yanked my tail.
Sorry about that. It kind of seemed like something we were searching for. You're a Nekomata, right? That was in the little-known creatures of Inazuma, too. On page, Whoa! You remember the page number for this one, too? Shoot, I forgot. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I could give you a ball of yarn to make it up to you.
Oh, yarn? No need. You just startled me, that's all. It's not a big deal. But you sure know a lot, huh, kid?
I'm not a... Never mind. Have you noticed anything strange around here, Kirara?
Well... I usually like to nap under that tree over there, but for some reason it felt off today, so I decided to sleep in this tree instead.
All right, you guys can keep chatting. I'll go check it out. Miss Nekomata, can you recommend some other good napping spots?
Well, the cardboard box is always good. Or grandmother's lap.
Miss Cat Lady, I know another cat person, but she only has one tail. Is she gonna get another when she grows up?
I doubt it. Unless she's also a yokai from the Nekomata clan.
What's the difference between a yokai and a yaoxie?
What's a yaoxie?
Oh, it's a kind of evil monster. You know, Chi-Chi, I bet it's like the difference between a good yokai and a bad yokai. Just like how there are good people and bad people. That's right! Kirara's a super nice yokai, just like the Dough King. Yep, looks like there's a nightmare fragment here. Let's store it for now. We should press on to the next location. All right, the next location is to the east of Konda Village. I've got it memorized, so let's move. All right, After last time, we're all clear on what we need to do, right? Let's split up and investigate the area. If you find something, just give a shout, okay? All clear?
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to make it sound like I was bossing you around, Traveler. Well, dismissed. Huh. It's just a lavender melon. Ooh, Mora! Quick, pick it up!
Honorary Knight! Paimon, Prune, over here!
Find something?
Yeah, something huge! A bunch of bugs in a line! I've never seen something like this before!
Me neither.
Wow. Oh, these are Oni Kabuto. They're all over Inazuma. In Master's Garden, I saw ants do something like this before. But if they're moving to a new home, why aren't they carrying anything? Strange. Oni Kabuto are typically nocturnal creatures. During the day, they usually hide in cool, shady places like bushes or between rocks to avoid predators.
You sure know a lot, Prune!
Ahem. Their diet consists of tree sap and wild fruit. Given that they're nocturnal, you have a higher chance of encountering them at night.
You can say that again.
Bullchecker! What are you doing here?
We meet again, Lavender Melon. Hey, I'm out here looking for an Oni Kabuto upgrade. Bigger, stronger. You know the deal. Never stop the grind, am I right? What about you? Whoa, wait a second. We've got ourselves a whole patch of little Lavender Melons here. Ah, I know. You must be out here playing make-believe, huh? Well, I happen to be free as a bird. Want me to join?
Yeah, you can play a mean old demon king with great big horns!
Old, huh? You sure about that?
Quick, everyone hide! Cover your heads! If he gives you a noogie, you'll never get taller. You guys run! Paimon will hold him off! Listen here, Bullchecker. You want to get to them? You have to go through Paimon first!
Flying Lavender Melon's got a feisty side, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to be the first victim. Uh-oh, noogie incoming!
Then, Little Witch Paimon curses you to lose 10,000 Mora every time you give a noogie!
Oh, well, good thing I'm sitting pretty with nothing but a cool 500 Mora in my pocket.
Shoot! Wrong strategy! Run!
Whoa, slow down there, little Lavender Melons, or you're gonna trip. You know what? Because I'm cool like that, I'll give you a 10-second head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wait, I know. The weird behavior of the Oni Kabuto is a clue. They would never venture out during the day, unless something happened to their original habitat. In other words, we just need to follow their migration back to the source. Yep, it's here! Come on, let's pick it up. That just leaves one more. We're so close. Please, the little witches were the ones who noticed the Oni Kabuto. They deserve the credit. Only kids are obsessed with bugs like that. I doubt I would have even spotted them. That's not the point. We have a job to finish. Let's call everyone back. We should head to the next location. Well, we can't just leave them here with that Oni. He doesn't exactly strike me as a responsible adult. Let's see. Our last stop is the beach north of Cont Village. Time to go! question. Where should we start looking? Huh? A group of monsters? Well, that seems a bit obvious. It's just a few slimes. I'll deal with them. Come on, little witches! Let's give Prune a hand! Good luck! Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines! And don't think that's Paimon being unhelpful! We've been through tons of tough battles, and cheering people on is always super important! You could even say it's the key to victory! Right, Traveler? Go, Queen, go! Use Jumpy Dumpty! Go, Bull Ninja Sayu! Get him, Yellow Queen! Nice one, Chi-Chi! Everyone's back in fighting form! I didn't expect them to be so strong. Gotta figure out the right counter strategy. That's the spirit, Prune! Get him! Wow! Your teamwork was amazing! You came in like whoosh, and then went all bam bam, and then kapow! The monsters didn't stand a chance! You weren't bad either, Paimon. Your voice was nice and loud. Impressive fighting, everyone! Little witches are just awesome like that. That tuckered me out. Hungry. Auntie Cloud Retainer said it's not good to wander around in the wild after dark. This is the last fragment, right? Let's pick it up and head back. Popcorn, Dough King! We're back! Whoa! Look at all this food! Did you guys do this for us? Popcorn, we spoke to the Dough King, and we're gonna get you back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, and once Homura's nightmare gets eaten, she'll get better too. Then we'll help Popcorn find Homura, and we can all play together.
Wish all our imaginary friends could come out and play too.
Ooh, Mom's magic can do that. Have you learned that one yet, Klee? No. All I know is the introduction magic for the little witches. Huh. I bet Master, Auntie Cloud Retainer, and Uncle Mountain Shaper could do it. They all have those super impressive Adepti abilities. My sensei definitely could too. A great ninja can do anything. Oh! What about you, Traveler? Could you do something like that? Yeah. Guess Paimon has a lot to learn from the other little witches, huh? All the imaginary friends hanging out together. Just thinking about it is interesting.
Does Paimon have one too?
Nope. But Paimon already has someone to keep her company. Someone she can talk to no matter what. The Traveler. What about you, Prune? Do you have an imaginary friend? Of course! He's my best friend. His name is Descartes. He's a puppy and he's super adorable. Just like you. I guess if you think I'm cute, then sure. Well, we're just about done here, right? We should all get some rest. I'll walk you back. You should stay with us, Prune. The Shrine Maiden Lady got us a huge room. We've been staying there together these past few days, and there's more than enough space. Yeah! We even had a pillow fight last night. Well, I already have my own accommodation, so... Come on, Prune! Play with us! Pretty please! Fine. Let's go.
That's the second half. And since it hasn't been very long since I started, I'm gonna do other stuff like the next one will be available in 8 hours. I thought they said 1 day. It's been already a day. Well, anyway, let's go do the Hexen Circle Nicole's quest.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Knight of Boreas, falling in.
Leaving already? Hey! Barbie! Aren't you forgetting something? Like a whole bunch of stuff you were supposed to give me? Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, to be honest, I did think you'd be here a little later. Anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat. No, of course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp, and I heard Paimon's stomach rumbling a mile away.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two! We must both be super famished.
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake, and as you know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
Oh, Paimon's so full. No matter how much she puts in her tummy, there's always more on her plate.
Of course. You can't have a tea party without an ample supply of food and drink. Though it's true, it is hard to display an appropriate magely elegance after stuffing one's face. That's why the teapot is usually only half full, and there's only one cookie or piece of cake on each plate.
Paimon really can't eat anymore. She's coming apart at the seams. Can we get down to business now? Oh, well, sorry.
All right. I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie prophesized? Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out of whack, so she needs to head back for a while to undergo a period of silent meditation. While she's away, I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge like that?
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary. As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tevad's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromancy. Octavia didn't bother to come back, and you can forget about Rhindaughter. The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me.
That's a name that hasn't been mentioned yet. Octavia, another of the mages. We all know about Rhindaughter. She's basically Nefarious, and we already saw her and heard her actually during the Sumeru quest.
There really are. I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding. So, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to deliver your message. What's my homework? Oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information to be found in that dictionary you're carrying.
You're right, Nicole. We had a look before coming over, and there aren't any detailed instructions at all. There's only these 2 sentences.
All right, that first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second. Anyway, let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Where should we begin? Huh? Oh, Barbie gave me a rundown of my tasks just now. Basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and conduct some field work.
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a prophecy. How does a rundown count as a prophecy?
Well, you see, I naturally view anything Barbie says to me as some sort of prophecy. Besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance. You make a fair point. But then, what's the difference between a prophecy and a spoiler anyway? All right, enough dawdling. Come on, follow me. We're going to... Yes, that seems like as good a place as any.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
All right, we're here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think? See that spot over there? That's the starting point. Did I use it to get us here faster? You bet I did! These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. They're very handy when it comes to traveling about. Besides, the Sealy and I used to be angels, so we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while. Yes, I read about that in the dictionary. Based on how it ended, you and Lord Barbados must have played quite a beautiful tune. Such a shame that Barbie couldn't hear a single note. When Alice heard about it, she laughed so hard her hat nearly fell off. How about we head to the next location, which should be...
Is this Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
This is the nearest Sealy Court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
Whoa! Where did all those wolves jump out from. Hey! We're not here to hurt you! We're friends with Razor!
That's right. That child already claimed victory in the battle he was destined to fight. As long as he stands beside his Lupercal, I believe he can overcome any foe. I'm sure his Lupercal feels the same way too. All right, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
Whoa! When did this door appear?
This looks like Alice's handwriting. Let's take a look. Thanks for your help with the homework. Now hurry home and have a hot cup of tea. P.S. There is a surprise waiting behind this door. Hurry home? Wait a second. Why does this door look so familiar? There's no way it could lead to...
Let me guess, it leads to her home in Notcry?
Hey! Isn't this...
No.
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
Yes, it is, indeed. It's her lodge, the one that she created.
It symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy. You followed Seelie before, right? Only when a Seelie returns to its Seelie court does its guidance come to an end. So, to give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice must have built a Seelie court right here. This is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own homework. Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. But that doesn't really matter. What's important is what it symbolizes. It's like writing a novel. As long as the main outline is there, there'll always be a way to flesh out the details, so the pieces fall into place. As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever. Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
Hey! A treasure chest!
Now this homework's starting to make sense.
Lol, just like a typical Seelie.
What did I tell you? It seems like this has been a fruitful little excursion after all. And it seems my story has been formally inscribed in the dictionary, which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments. Well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. I'd leave clues and watch them enjoy a merry little treasure hunt. Now that would be fun. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on me, so I'm not sure I'll get the chance.
The role of the guy, the homework complete, Nicole's homework, which if right, light in the darkness. Which if right, light in the darkness. Additional talent, after completing which homework roll down, blah blah, Nicole character. Hexerai secret right, increase the damage dealt by Hexerai characters. Arcane projectors deal 300% of Nicole's attack. And Nicole's attack is... Whoa! She has... Nicole's attack is 1,000 and... wait, okay, it's... 1,000... 1.6. 1,600 points. And her HP is pretty high, 14,000. Attack, defense, that will be 700. Elemental mastery, 150. 140 max stamina. Energy recharge, 175%. Pyro damage bonus, 38.7%. Pyro resistance is 15%. Well, 15 as everyone else. I need to raise her talents. So it's 300% of Nicole's attack. Let me make the math. So 300% multiplied by 1.6 equals 4.8% of damage, or 4,800 damage probably. Not bad. If I can get Prune to level 70, I can do her Hexar quest. But I need this. So what to... Oops. 2 Nicoles.
Which means that today's homework ends here. And also that there'll be a
So what do I do? Leave the main... Oh, is it the main... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, and we're out in the open. The the Hexen Circle. Nukra Nicole's Lodge. Is this the one she created? Start scoping. Whoa. What's R1? Oh. Oh, it's Nicole who can... number of blocks break 19, mistakes made 3, so... So we have to eliminate the zeros. Well, this one has a 2, but also a 0. Bottom. Oh, okay. Here's another 0. I never really understood how to. It's a sculptor. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing? I have to break 4 more, but which 4? Should I get no? No, I can't get.
Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again. Looks like we made a mistake here. Reset and try again.
So it was all the zeros. Nope, can't tell which one. No, nope, I can't tell. Okay, let's go get prune to level 60. Maybe I can do her Hexarach quest then. For that, I need this?
Do not be afraid, for I am with you.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
A pleasure to fight by your side.
Hold the line!
Observe. The long sleep beckons.
Allow me!
With one heart, we pray.
A new moon rises.
Close your eyes.
Hold the line!
Receive my blessing. Lush as the moonlight for the everlasting fall.
Allow me! Flame, new moons converge.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Rusty, rebuild! Surge.
Receive my blessing.
Observe.
A moonlit night for all. Hold the line!
Try the frost moon of old.
Close your eyes.
Forest, protect.
Be silent.
Branch into song.
Wait. Surge. Rusty, rebuild!
The night cometh. Observe. Keep your distance.
New moons converge.
Receive my blessing for the everlasting forest.
Covenant of the deep! Hold the line!
Branch into song.
Steady now. The long sleep beckons.
All the blooms together! Well, not all. I'm missing. Lunar Crystallize, but I have Lunar Bloom and Lunar Charge.
Rest and rebuild.
Receive my blessing. Lush as the moonlight.
Uphill battle. Hold the line. Surge.
Close your eyes.
Billowing surge. Rest and rebuild.
Branch into song. By the frost moon of old.
Observe.
Three moons converge.
Receive my blessing.
Allow me.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Covenant of the deep.
Be silent.
Hold the line.
Branch into song. For the everlasting place.
A new moon rises.
The long sleep beckons.
Well, let's see if that was pretty enough to get Prune to level 17. Did someone just ban me? Are you serious? Hey, Kubaki. Not Kubaki, Kuhenki.
This wasn't in any of the books, but I'll be sure to remember it.
Ah, great, I'm out of money. Wow, I got so out of money. Seriously? I don't have enough to get. I'll need to use another.
Allow me. Surge.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
A moonlit night for all. Flame. Hold the line.
Receive my blessing by the frost moon of old.
Be silent.
Wait, did I talk? Did I hear it talk?
Use the force off.
Straggler.
Allow me.
Branch into song for the everlasting forest.
Close your eyes.
Save yourself.
Indulge.
Force off.
Straggler.
The long sleep beckons.
Torrent, bring refuge. Rescue.
By the frost moon of old. Receive my blessing.
Three moons converge. Surge.
Indulge.
I need more flowers, and I need, yeah, definitely. So now it was not enough to get her to 70. If I get the upgrade right now, I can get her to 70 and maybe do her quest. But it's gonna take some serious... Well, I need to do this at least twice, plus I'll need to gather all of the possible ones.
Allow me.
Be silent. Keep your distance.
With one heart, we pray. Branch into song.
Flame. A moonlit night for all. Billowing surge. Let's do that.
Observe.
Hold the line.
Be silent. Steady now.
For the everlasting forest.
Allow me. Surge. A new moon rises. Torrent, bring refuge.
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
By the frost moon of old, lush as the moonlight.
Hold the line. Flame.
Be silent. Are you quite finished?
A moonlit night for all.
Receive my blessing.
Allow me. Covenant of the deep.
Close your eyes.
So he absorbed the power of Dendro.
For the everlasting forest. Genshin to Sol.
Rest and rebuild. Billowing surge.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night.
A new moon rises. Allow me.
Close your eyes.
If I had lunar crystallized Geo, the crystal lunar crystallized.
Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old.
Rest and rebuild. Flame.
Be silent.
He developed resistance, obviously immune to Dendro, but he's receiving less damage.
Torrent, bring refuge. Allow me. Flame. Three moons converge.
The long sleep beckons.
Okay, now I need just the flowers. I love how Columbina runs. She's like basically gravity. She has the power over gravity, and she runs just giving one of few steps, and she seems like floating.
Maybe keeping a clear head doesn't mean eliminating imaginary after all. I guess I can hold on to both.
No, money, 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 money. Again with the money. Oh, I guess I have enough for... Whoa.
Receive my blessing.
A brash maneuver! To rebuild!
Close your eyes.
Branch into song.
Surge. A new moon rises. Hold the line!
Observe.
I can't see anything. Stop pushing me against walls.
For the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing.
Covenant of the deep! To rebuild!
The night comes. Steady now. Close your eyes.
Allow me!
Luscious moon.
Are you quite finished? Be silent. Steady now.
Stop it.
With one heart, we pray. Branches assault.
Stop it! No! I said stop! You can't do that!
Converge. A grave transgression.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rebuild!
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Fuck you, cheater. Not enough. Oh, come on.
Allow me!
Lush as the moon. For the everlasting forest.
Be silent.
Another ice wolf creature.
Billowing surge! Hold the line!
Receive my blessed surge.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night.
By the frost moon of old.
Allow me!
A new moon rises.
Let's hope that is enough. Oops. Yeah, getting her to past 70 is gonna be tough. Look, 12 for here, 45 for this, and I already collect them all the ones available. Well, there's a few there. And she has this finally the Hexer Eye. What a weird sound. Lohan has Hexer Eye, Calais, and Prune. In Mondstadt.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night.
Oh, there are flowers, but they're sporadic.
Just what will we come across this time?
Which way will Boreas blow today?
Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework. More like a declaration of war. Little witch hunter, have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo King. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the part about a witch hunter, Paimon would have thought this was written for Klee. Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like this. Should we try to tone things down a bit when we tell Prune? Tell me what? Let me see. Ah! Don't sneak up on Paimon like that. Fine. But you've got to promise to keep it cool, okay? Oh, boring. Huh? You're not mad? I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious, but it's all just cheap tricks. Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? People walking past would look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not falling for that. I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, "Look at me! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!" Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot? Yeah, you could say that again.
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet you. Did you lose a bet or something?
Sounds like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Stop it! Now! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
Hello, everyone. Well, I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of pomp and circumstance, but it's going to take a while to load. So I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? Play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you properly pumped up. What do you think?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Hey! That wasn't a challenge! Turn that stupid noise off right now!
Oh dear, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. If I cancel it now, you'll fail the whole thing. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate decides we should meet again.
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh! How much longer does this thing need to load?
Huh? The magic space? It loaded ages ago. Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet, the Opera Epiclès, or rather, a magical facsimile of it. Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created. Not bad, huh? Go on, try telling me the sense of spectacle isn't overwhelming you.
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the floor with you last time? Did you really go to all this trouble just to embarrass yourself again?
Well done. You displayed the intellect of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are. I know how much you like to argue, so I've prepared a wonderful topic that even you won't be able to refute. A spirited debate requires a fair and impartial judge. Naturally, you are the only candidate worth considering, and I'm sure everyone else here agrees.
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now. Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar in Fontaine, you know.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright for Paimon to watch from up here? She feels a little out of place.
Relax. This is my magic space, and I make the rules. I guarantee you the hoi polloi police aren't coming to kick you out.
Enough time wasting. Let's get this over with. What's the topic?
Klee is a bad kid.
Huh?
This is the topic for you to refute. If you can convince our judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
I don't want your stupid gift. Klee's your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this? You're a bad person. The worst person!
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Objection! That's pure sophistry. Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown a far greater influence than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
It's true that Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her actions. Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequences of her actions. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted. Her own mother, no less! At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of bad kid. No, wait. Bad adult! But then what adult is so immature? I know! Bad kidult! Oh, very compelling. A truly forceful argument. How's Alice going to respond?
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid in other people's eyes.
Still stubbornly clinging on. Fine. If that's your angle, Then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny. In other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions. Exactly! Klee is so cute, who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes, she couldn't possibly be bad. Contrary to everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them and waits patiently until they're free instead. But most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Klee a good friend. My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It brings me so much comfort knowing that Klee has a friend like you by her side. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Klee still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Klee, are you?
You catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight to announcing the results. Esteemed judge, if you will.
Little Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Klee herself.
When it comes down to it, you and Klee are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. First things first, stop treating me like a child. And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty. You lost this time, so come out here and stop trying to fool me with that stupid doll.
Oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be sure to drop by the next time I'm free. Toodaloo!
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet! Don't you dare run away! Whoa! Everything just vanished! Classic Alice, huh? Ooh, you wicked witch! Just you wait. I'll get you one day.
And with that, the witch's Ifrite has been completed of Prune. What does it do? After a Hexer character in the party affected by the Tolling Rally effect triggers an elemental reaction on an opponent, Prune's attack is increased by 60% for 5 seconds, only 60%. If the elemental reaction trigger is a swear reaction, the triggering character's attack will additionally be increased by 30% for 5 seconds, so 90% in total. But what's the Tolling Rally? Ring-a-ding-ding Hex Hunter Chime will change to Clang Clang, which tribution comes. Clang Clang tribution comes. What's the verdict and punishment? Oh, this one. Tolling Synchronicity. After Prune hits an opponent with the Bane Hunter Oathhammer, that has undergone elemental conversion, other nearby party members will gain the Tolling Rally effect for 5 seconds when normal, charge, or plunging attacks or elemental skills and burst deal damage to opponents. That attack damage will be increased based on the portion of Prune's attack in excess of 2,000. When they become affected by the Tolling Rally effect, every excess attack point increases that instance of damage by 0.0025%, up to a total of max 50%. Yeah, the Prune's kind of complicated. So 90% plus 50%, that's pretty much what I can get as long as it's an excess of 2,000 more. Has a 10% chance to get one regional character talent material base, material excluded, when crafting the rarity. When crafting, the rarity is the same as the resulting material. Oh, she's a crafter. Ooh, and I have books for her. And it's over because I have no more money. Great. I'll be needing a guide to resistance then. Well, compared to Nicole, which we haven't been able to get her talents, at least we were able to get Prune's talents. Well, since we finally completed it, I'll be seeing you next time when more of the event quest, more of the little witches, the little hexen circle. And one day, I'll be seeing you one day, and well, maybe tomorrow because of the witches lodge 7 hours.